Can you imagine how many people are following you?
I have 8 million subscribers and I joined 5 years ago.
Send me a deposit.
I remember this story. They wanted to get money out of us.
He was killed. That scammer, he drove over our friend. This letter is writing our dearest fan, and he got scammed on a big amount of money. Can you imagine?
It's just so devastating. You're completely broke.
How do you know when you chat with Karolina Protsenko if she's the real one? Did you send that picture, Karolina?
No, you're gonna be the scammer. I will report you to the FBI.
Guys, do you want to know what he paid for?
Yes. Hi, Mommy. Hey, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What are you up to?
I was just practicing violin and I was at June show today, my dance performance.
That's good. I heard you were playing. Your
Yeah,
face, it
thank
was really
you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's very tiring because I was practicing so hard, but I'm glad that I did this.
I know that you're tired from yesterday.
Yes, I had another June show. I have 2 June shows.
Yeah.
What are you up to, Mom?
I was about to record a video, a very important one, about you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Do you know who scammers are?
Yeah.
Who are they?
There are people who try to get money from you by pretending to be someone else.
That's true. And today I'm going to tell you and our dear fans about the biggest scam under Karolina Protsenko's name. You know, honey, that there are always good people and bad people.
Yeah, of course.
And we live in a world where there is evil and good. And of course, in your life, you've been facing mostly the good people, which is great. But there are bad people out there.
Yeah, there are.
With popularity growing, there are always a lot of people who would like to take advantage of you. And especially with a huge amount of followers that you have, the scammers are multiplying as fast as mushrooms after the rain. At least we have the same in Ukraine.
Yeah, we do.
So tell us, Karolina, how many followers do you have?
On YouTube, I have 8 million subscribers, and on Instagram, almost 1 million, and then on Facebook, 10 million.
Can you imagine how many people are following you?
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Your music reaches people all over the world in many different countries.
That makes me feel very happy that I can share with the world the light.
Even if you're just a person without any social media, you can still become a victim of a scammer.
That's true.
I want to tell you a story that happened to us probably like 6 years ago when we just came to California. It was probably more, almost 7 years ago. So we were looking for a place to live. You were little back then, probably like 7 years old.
Well, we came, and then a month later, I turned 8.
You were still 7 years old, and I don't know if you remember this, but me, you, and your dad, we were driving in a car from place to place, looking for an apartment to live. And since we had you, we wanted to live in a very nice community with great schools and good neighborhood and in a safe area. So we were searching for apartments online, and then we were driving to look around the neighborhood and kind of make our choice. As you know, and probably you guys know, that California is one of the most expensive states in the US, and it was very hard to combine all our necessities to our budget. I remember one day I found a house online and there was a phone number, so I was calling that person and trying to get an appointment to see the house. So that person tells me that, okay, you can see the house today. And we were very happy. So we're in our car driving to that house. And when we arrived, we're coming up to the house and it was locked and nobody was there. And I was calling that person to find out, are they coming to show us this house? And that person was telling me, oh, I am very sorry, I'm out of town, I can't come. I can tell you where the keys are. You just have to send me a deposit.
I remember this story. There were also from the smoking cigarettes around, and then inside there was like empty bottles, like the curtains were up. And it was like a weird house, and they wanted to get money out of us to give us keys. I remember that. Yes, I do.
Further into our conversation, that person tells me that I have to send him probably like $1,200 as a deposit, so he'll tell me where the keys are and we can get inside, and if we like the house, that amount will go towards our deposit, and if we're not, he's just gonna send us back our money. And then I said, well, I don't know. It was our probably like second year in the States. It was our first time talking to scammers, so I didn't really know this was a scheme created just to take your money away from you. He's telling me that you can trust me. I am a pastor of a church. Like, you can trust me. Why would I lie to you? And things like that. And you know, guys, for a split moment, I was almost convinced by him. But then we took a look through the window. The curtains were open and we saw lots of cigarettes and lots of whiskey bottles empty. And it certainly didn't seem like a preacher was the owner of that house. After talking on the phone with that person, probably like for 20 minutes, he didn't convince us. And especially, I'm so grateful I have an amazing husband who can see these people from very far away. And he was like, no, it's a scam. Like, it cannot be true. And we're definitely not going to send our money. Even though it was appealing because the price was lower than the market price on the houses at that point. But I'm so happy we didn't go through with that. But later, we were talking to one of our friends who were also moving into the LA area. And they said that they did send the money and it was scam. We ended up finding an apartment further from LA, but it was a nice, safe area and we were happy. One of our dearest friends who was so kind to us when we just came to Los Angeles, he and his family were the ones who helped us with car because our car was broken down. They lended us a car. We stayed in their house for a few weeks until they found a place to live. So they were very kind to us. So that our dear friend, he was killed right next to his apartment building. He was driving his own car while the person was coming up on the bike and he crossed the road that our friend couldn't go through and he was standing there. So our friend didn't know what to do. So he gets out of the car and coming up to that person to talk to them. And that person very quickly gets out of his bike and runs to the driver's seat and starts to drive. That scammer, he drove over our friend who was trying to save his wife and get rid of that scammer out of his car. So it was a tragedy. This is the reality that we live in. Some areas are very dangerous. You have to be very cautious what places you choose to live in.
Guys, can you imagine when you're moving into a new city, into a new state, and with just a couple of $1,000s in your pocket looking for a place to live, and you're completely new in this area and the person just scams you, you don't have any money left, and it's just so devastating. You're completely broke.
Every week we get text messages from scammers saying that your credit card was charged for this amount. Please give us a call to make sure it was you who used your card. It happens to be just scammers because no one charged our card, but they're trying to get you on the phone and get the information from you. So later on, they can scam you. And today, Karolina, I wanted to tell you about the letter that I recently got in our PO box. This letter is written our dearest fan. He's telling the story how he was scammed by one of the scammers who pretend to be you. Our fan is from UK and he got scammed on a big amount of money.
For what?
I'll tell you later about that. But do you want to guess for how much he was scammed?
Yeah, so it's in pounds sterling. 500?
More.
800?
More.
1,500?
Can you imagine 2,000 pounds sterlings?
Wow, that's a lot.
Guys, that's more than $2,000.
That's a lot of money. Just give it away to some random person?
Not even a good person. To give it away to a scammer who would scam another person and another. Especially, do you know, guys, that scammers get very excited when they succeed in their scheme. So if you send them money, they're gonna try to scam as many people as they can, because if they did it once, they're gonna believe that there are people out there who will believe them. It's like an arcade game for them. They get very excited.
The more they succeed, the more they want to do more of these scams and get more money from you.
Exactly. The other day, another fan sent me an email and he's saying that he sent money thinking that the money would go to you, but it obviously was a scam, and he's showing me the picture of you, Karolina, giving kisses away, and holding a piece of paper with his name written on it. Did you send that picture, Karolina?
No, I don't speak to my fans in private messages. Probably he just photoshopped that, because no way I did that, because I didn't do it.
Exactly, guys. You may think, why would I send money to some random person just with a picture of Karolina? The scammers are building up a relationship with the fan. So they become friends. They're texting because other fans send me just the screenshots of their texts, private messages. They're just texting every day about the weather, how did the school go, and like talking about random things and building up trust. How do you know when you chat with Karolina Protsenko if she is the real one? There's no way to know.
You can create a social media page in a few minutes, and you can put my photo there, put a name, and create a page that says Karolina Protsenko.
Yeah, they can upload your videos, photos, and they will pretend that they are you.
But it could be some random guy from any country over the world just sitting with his laptop, typing messages, chatting with you, pretending to be me.
All the people out there, they're fish to them. And if they catch 3-4 fishes a month, they will make probably $4,000 to $10,000. And this, guys, even for the United States, that's a huge amount of money. And if he lives somewhere in Africa, he feels like a king.
Yeah, so scammers really have good jobs.
No, honey, that's a bad job.
I know, but good money for a bad job.
Exactly, yes.
So guys, even if it's good money, don't become a scammer. It's bad.
Guys, we have a new guest on this video.
Little Nicholas.
Who's nursing. So, back to the topic. A few days ago, we released a new video, which is going viral right now. It has over 400,000 views already.
Yay! By the way, guys, this music video is with me, Nicholas, and Leo. We are all performing. It was really fun. I love performing with you, Nicholas. Do you hear me?
Yeah. So we just wanted to show you a little
Scammer chat.
A little scammer chat, yes.
Okay, so my dad pulled up some comments, and this person is claiming to be me.
Okay, we're gonna play out this conversation between fake Karolina Protsenko and the fan.
Who's gonna be scammer?
I'm gonna be this, no, you're gonna be the scammer.
I don't wanna be a scammer.
But come on, just you be scammer. I'm gonna be the Andrea. Okay.
So the comment section starts with a fan who says that the way she plays violin is mesmerizing.
Thank you so much, my dear fan, for saying that. I love all of your support, and I love you guys so much. And then the person who's pretending to be me, she even has, or he, a photo with me with beautiful flowers. And when you click on the photo, so this is the chat. When you click on the photo, and you can see, joined 1 day ago, has 1 subscriber, and has the name Karolina Protsenko, violinist here, the photo of me. I have 8 million subscribers, and I joined 5 years ago. So this is not me, guys.
And then the scammer starts on this comment section, and here's what she says.
Thanks, you dear. Smiley faces and a heart.
And then one of the loyal fans says, yeah, violinist, quotation marks. Scammer, why are you pretending to be Karolina?
My fan is smart, and he noticed that this is not me. This is not my account. And then the fake Karolina Protsenko says, stop saying that because I'm too small to doing this.
Yeah, and the fan is answering, you're pretending to be Karolina and you're contacting all her fans, but I'm reporting you here and on other social media, you make frauds.
And then the fake Karolina Protsenko says, don't text me, Oak, because your actions show that you are one of my scammers. I will report you to the FBI. What is wrong? Why is the scammer saying that?
That's what the scammer is doing right here.
She doesn't have anything else to say, so that way she's accusing my actual fan, Andrea, being my scammer.
And now we're going to block this fake Karolina Protsenko account.
Yes! I want to press.
But guys, you have to be very cautious because these accounts, if we report some of them or delete them, they make another new accounts and they're everywhere on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook.
And it's impossible to delete all of the accounts because they keep making new ones every day.
And you know, guys, if we report them and block their accounts, they will change their names under another artist and they will start scamming other fans from another artist. So this is a repeating cycle all over again every time. We love you so much and we do care about you. We don't want you to send your money away to some scammers. Please don't be caught up under scammers' texts when they're trying to get to you and build up a friendship with you. Because many times I see, even on my Instagram private messages, many of Karolina's fans telling me, I became friends with Karolina on Facebook and Messenger, or I'm texting with Karolina there on Telegram. But Karolina doesn't text to anyone. She doesn't talk to her fans. If you want to say something nice to Karolina, you can leave comments under her videos. This is the only way for you to communicate with her. So we'll go back to the story about our fan from UK who lost his money, 2,000 pounds sterling, thinking that he's sending it to you. He left a comment under one of your videos on Facebook, and then someone named Karolina Protsenko replied to his comment. And of course, if you're a fan, you get very excited because Karolina replied to your comment. So they started talking on Facebook and then they moved to the private messaging on Messenger. Guys, do you want to know what he paid for?
Yes.
I think the best thing for the fan is to meet the artist. And this is what a lot of loyal fans would pay for. So in that particular scammer scheme, they were saying that you have to pay this amount of money, which is 2,000 pounds sterling, to pay to our family in order for all of us, 5 of us, to go visit United Kingdom. And if you wanted a VIP meeting with Karolina, you have to pay 5K, which is very weird to me, to be honest. As a parent, it's very disturbing and weird because she is a child.
I'm 14.
She's 14. How could she build a relationship with someone who she had never met, doesn't know, and
It's really weird.
it's very weird, and I don't get that. And maybe someone did pay that amount.
I don't think that everyone who gets scammed writes us letters and tells us
What has happened to them.
Yeah.
And we're creating this video to warn all of our loyal and dear fans from getting scammed. Sometimes they create pages under my name and under my husband's name, under Ella and Nick Protsenko, or they pretend to be managers of Karolina and trying to sell something, some VIP meetings, some cards, some CDs, or anything. But guys, the only way where you can purchase Karolina's products, meaning her CDs, it's on her official website, which we'll link under this video as well. And we're not selling any VIP meetings with our daughter.
Guys, I have such an amazing and real life. I love it so much because I get to spend time with my family, my dear ones, with my friends, with my dog Cashew, my little brothers. I have so many hobbies that I love to do. I love pretending that I'm in the olden days like Anne Shirley. I love watching old-fashioned TV shows, black and white. I love reading, riding my bike, writing stories, poems, journaling, all of that good stuff. I practice violin a couple of hours every day. I do a lot of dancing and other music like piano and voice. I also write songs, so I have so much going on, guys. And I'm just a child, so I don't text with my fans in private messages.
Guys, we love you so much. You mean the world to us. We can't thank you enough for all the support that you're showing to us. But we just want you to be aware of what's going on and just want you to stay smart and cautious
And safe.
And thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye. See you soon in the next video.